Hey guys, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Sheila Divine's channel, what is up guys? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel. So I'm trying to get some of these out so that I'm not compiled tonight. So this is your message for Thursday, June 24th. I just want to get ahead of the game. So very interesting. Hopefully this resonates with you guys. Hopefully you're doing fantastic, so let's just get started. The first card again is healing the past. I feel like this energy keeps coming up for some of you, but I feel like what's happening is that still some of you are afraid to move out of the past. You're afraid to be happy, and I know I did say this yesterday where I feel like something amazing is coming ahead of you. Something amazing is just over the horizons, but I feel like a part of you again feels like you don't deserve it. A part of you feels like, you know, you don't deserve to be happy, you don't deserve to be loved. And I don't know if it's again something someone has said to you, or you know, just what you've been through in your life, but it's kind of this energy of you've got to sit and ask yourself, you know, do I want to stay where I've always been, or am I going to have that courage to just continue to move forward? You know, you have to ask yourself what it is you need right now. And I feel like the overall story is that it starts with you. It starts with healing that part of your past that you no longer need, that it's not even serving you, it's just keeping you stuck, right? So what I feel is move forward away from the fear, move forward away from the doubt, you know, start trusting. And even though you can't see the ending result, I feel like there's parts of your past that obviously you are going to hold. Like if you have children with someone, you're going to hold that connection because of the children, right? But you don't have to stay anywhere where you're not being respected. So know that what you're stepping into, like what you're leaving for a reason. What you're stepping into is exactly what you need in your life right now. But I feel a lot of you need to have courage. A lot of you need to have the strength. A lot of you need to not only be more understanding with yourselves, but with other people, with the world, with God. I just feel a sense of you want to know the outcome. You want to know how it's all going to unfolds. You know, you want the answers now, but that's just not how it works. We have to go through the lessons that we go through in order to get to where we need to go. And I feel like it's just a strong message today of, if you want to be happy, you got to take that first step to heal, to let go of what is no longer serving you. All right, because it's time to be free. It's time to, you know, just expand. It's time to look over the mountains. It's time to spread your wings. It's time to be happy again. I don't know who needs to hear that today, but I feel so strongly. It's literally time to be happy again. When was the last time you were truly happy? When was the last time that within you felt fulfilled? Within you felt joy. Within you felt loved. And I'm not saying this is love from another person. It could totally be love from another person, but I feel like this is even expanding even more to you really learning to love yourself again. You really learning to be comfortable with who you are, to know that, you know, God does have someone for you, you know, whether it's this person you're thinking about or whether it's a new complete person. But it's time to be free. It's time to let go of what's been hurting you, of what's been keeping you stuck, and just have the courage to fly, babe, because there's so much more out there than what you're waiting on. I don't even know if that's it. What you're waiting on, what you think you need. It's just you can't see what you need to see right now, but there's more out there, okay? But it's about taking action. That's what I said. It's about that forgiveness stage. It's about going within right now and saying to yourself, you know, what can I do today? What can I do to embrace where I am right now, to embrace this very moment, to embrace this day, to see how far I've come, you know? Kind of like yesterday, just this past year, I've grown as an individual. I've grown as a business person, you know, in my business. I've grown as a mom. I've grown as a friend. You know, I've had potential people who have come into my life, but I think that now I'm in this place where I know what I want. You know, I know what I want. I know what I don't want. I know what I'm not going to settle for. And if that makes me a bitch, I guess, would be the word. You know what I mean? Like, you go so many years and you just put up with things and you just settle, and it takes like this toll on you, and then you just you wake up one day and you just realize you don't want to live that life anymore. And that's where I was, a year ago. And I would never go back to that. I would never go back to that person. I know who I am. I'm more confident in myself. I know where I'm going, and I love what I do. And I mean, and I feel like it's just taking action. It's taking that leap. It's crossing that river. It's not even stopping at that river to look at the view. It's literally jumping over it, because you know that the only person that can give you happiness is yourself, The only person that can fulfill you right now is you. And I feel like that's what it is. It's that self-love. If you're out here trying to look for love and happiness in other people, you're going to keep running into what is not good for you. Love yourself first and let someone come towards you. Whatever you're going through in your life right now, it's going to take courage. Whatever obstacles, challenges, of course it's going to take courage. It's going to take courage, again, to jump over that. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth that jump. It's going to be worth you being in that place where you'll be able to be so much more fulfilled. You'll be able to be so much more happy once you just let go, once you just heal from the past, once you just allow the past to just disappear. And for some of you, this is a past connection, past relationship, maybe an ex that, you maybe still love, you maybe still have feelings for, but, you can still love a person and wish them well, You can still look at that person and say, we have great memories together. We also have very rough memories together, but as I've taken that time to heal, as I've taken that time to just work on me and find my light again, as I've taken that time to just balance myself out, balance my thoughts, my emotions, I just realized that, two people can be friends, two people can be acquaintances, two people can be whatever you are. And at the end of the day, just not be enough in a relationship. Like, there could still be love there, but it's just not enough. And I feel like for some of you, you're just starting to realize that when it comes to your connections, when it comes to what you're dealing with. So some of you, it's going to take a lot of courage these next couple of weeks, I feel, because this message just keeps coming up about leaving people behind. But I'm telling you, babe, once you leave people behind, you're going to open up so many new doors and so many new opportunities, and so many things are going to come in, and you're just going to know, you're going to feel within your heart that this is exactly where you are meant to be. And, it feels like a long time coming for a lot of you. For myself as well, like it was a long time coming, okay? So, Spirit says, hearing for messages. This is two things coming up. So, what I'm hearing is that your angels are coming through and saying, look, we're trying to send you messages, we're trying to send you signs, we're trying to show you that you're on the right track, that once you make this commitment to yourself, that you'll be where you need to be. This is also your past loved ones coming through and saying, look, like, we're here. Just because we've passed on does not mean we said goodbye. We're here, we're around. If you need us, call upon us. So yeah, I don't want you guys to feel alone today, because I definitely feel like whoever needs to hear this message is going to hear it. It's going to reach the people it needs to reach. But I feel a sense of just knowing your love, just knowing that, of course I'm here for you guys, but that angels, God, universe, ancestors, everyone's here for you. All right. So the other deck, we have Mirror. So the question is, who or what is triggering you? And then there's this girl, and she's playing on the water, and there's a reflection underneath, right? So, there are a lot of things when I look on my life, that has triggered me. A lot of things from my past, a lot of things from my childhood. When I look at the choices that I've had when it comes to man, when I look back on, the situations that I faced throughout the couple of years, and why I choose the guys that I choose, it all boils down to the fact that I feel like because I didn't have that role model growing up, like my mom was a single mom and my dad wasn't around, so I definitely have been really piecing together a lot of parts of myself that I never realized why I did the way that I think, why I did the things that I did. So there's a lot of inner stuff that I'm going through the last couple months of just repairing and rebuilding, and just realizing that, now at the end of the day, like, I'm making these choices for me, and if that makes me a bitch, then, it is what it is. But I know who I am, I'm confident in who I am and what I'm becoming, and I want someone who is going to build with me and grow with me, and not keep me where I've been for ever now. Like, I want someone who's going to evolve. So I feel like you might have someone with this Mirror card, you might have someone around you who it's like this feeling of when you get around them, they trigger you. They trigger something within you. And, you know, two things. This could be a really good thing for most of you. This could be a twin flame situation. Because like I said in my post, twin flames, they mirror each other, right? So a twin flame is not all rainbows and butterflies like everyone thinks it is. It's not. Just like I said in my post, this person is meant to come into your life, shake things up, make you think. So that could be what's happening for most of you right now. The other part is that this person is coming through, whoever you're involved with, and they're triggering you to the point that it's like being around them. I feel like it's like you don't feel like yourself. You feel like you have to walk on eggshells or something like in the line of that. So just be very cautious about the energy and the connections that you guys are involved with today. And it's about setting healthy boundaries, right? We need, in any connection, in any friendship, in any relationship, whatever it is, you need to have that healthy boundaries. You need to be able to say, this is how I feel. This is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. And this other person needs to be able to do that too. If you can't communicate, if you can't set those boundaries, if you can't have that level of respect, then what do you have? If you can't tell someone at the end of the day, open up and vent and talk, like what do you have, right? So Pilates or Pleiades, double mission, channeling, and uplifting humanity. Some of you are here for that reason. You're a light worker. You're an empath. You're an intuitive. You're here to help people. You're here to guide people. You're here to be the light. You're here to be the voice. You're here to be the message. You know, so keep doing what you're doing, because we're, as light workers and as empaths, as, you know, people of the spiritual world, we're here trying to help you, you know, and do we always know the answers to everything? No, we don't always know the answers to everything, but we feel what we feel. We're passionate about what we do. And at the end of the day, like, it's not for everyone, but I feel like if you are guided at any point to any of my videos, whether it's my dailies, whether it's my monthlies, whether it's my twin flame stuff, whether it's just something that a pick me card, whatever it is, if you were guided to one of my videos, it is because you were meant to see it. You know, am I always right? No, I'm not always right. I feel what I feel. I hear what I feel. I share what I feel. And at the end of the day, I leave my videos knowing that I gave everything I have. Hint why I didn't record last night if you saw my post. Because if I'm not 100%, I will not put out a video. If my energy is low, I will not channel, because that's who I am. I just won't. I will take that step back. I will work on me. I will regain my strength, my energy, and then I will come back on here and give you guys dope ass videos, because I'm dope as fuck. That's what I said, right? Like, so just know, for a lot of us empaths, a lot of us intuitive readers, tarot readers, however you're looking at us, that we're doing what we need to do, because we not only do we love what we do, but we bring light to the world. And I feel like if you've been wondering if that is something that you want to get into, why this is coming up, it could just be validation for you to go ahead and do it. Right? But honestly, the warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Are you doing what you need to do to change the world? Are you doing what you need to do for you? Are you doing what you need to do to make this a better place? To make, I don't know, how can I say this? Have you answered your deepest calling? You know, so it took me many, many moons, many, many years to find something that I love to do. And you know, at first I wasn't sure, because I didn't believe in who I was. I didn't believe in, you know, in myself. And that was a lot of my atmosphere. That was a lot of environment. That was a lot of me not healing the parts of me I needed to heal. But once I did all of that, like I said, I'm not the same person. If you go back and look at my readings from the beginning, 3 years ago, I wasn't confident. You know, I had a journal that I was reading out of. I couldn't do what I do now. But I've learned and just, you know, dug through this and, you know, went through all the haters, and, you know, I started just to realize that I'm going to attract the right type of people to my channel regardless. This is my calling. This is what I meant to do. This is what I love to do. This is what brings me peace. It what brings me joy. And it's just, that's what drives me. It drives me. My passion drives me. So what in your life right now is your passion? What is your life right now and your calling? You got to ask yourself that. Go that way. You know, if you're single and you're, you know, I would say if you're single and you're waiting, or, you know, you think that love's never going to happen for you, my best advice, especially seeing that warrior card, is just work on you. The best thing you can do for yourself during the season of singleness is to work on you, because there's greater things ahead. The ever unfolding rose is here. Okay, so this says cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. I love that. And I'm going to tell you why I love this. I love this because the things that are happening for you are happening for you, not to you, because it's meant to make you stronger. It's meant to move you to exactly where you need to go. Like I said, if you sit there for 2 seconds and you look at your life right now today and you think, okay, I'm gonna look back 2 months, I'm gonna look back maybe a year, maybe a couple years. Did I ever think I would be at this point? Did I ever think I would have grown or evolved in some way or have leveled up? You know, maybe 2 years ago you were dating a completely different person, right? But just know that you're being divinely guided right now. All right? You are exactly where you need to be today. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys. You guys take care. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow.